Thanks for stopping by, everybody. It's your boy Sean Mack from Sports Fans Only. Today we're here to talk about the Tua Tagovailoa situation with the concussions. But first, don't forget to comment, subscribe, share, and like the video. It really helps the channel. We're growing. I appreciate it. But we're here to talk about the Tua Tagovailoa situation and his concussion. For those who don't know, Tua Tagovailoa, left-hand quarterback, played for the Miami Dolphins. He had a concussion on Thursday Night Football. This isn't Tua's first concussion. It's actually like his third or fourth concussion. He had one in college for Alabama. He played for Nick Saban. And he had one recently in 2022, I think. And last night, it was a horrible situation. He got hit. He actually ran into Damar Hamlin, who was the guy who passed out on the field and actually passed away on the field until he was brought back to life. But Tua tried to scramble down the middle. He ran into him, trying to put his head into his chest and bang for the first down. And he had one of those horrible things that happened like in 2022. His body seized up and he clutched up and he tensed up. It hit that nerve, and it just wasn't a good look for the NFL and a good look for me watching that. I felt sorry for him, and I felt sorry for his family and his teammates. But it's not the first time that Tua's had this issue. My issue isn't much more with Tua. It's with the if anyone watched my Death After Sports on this channel, where I cover athletes that brought us a lot of joy that has passed away, and some has passed away in, let's say, crazy ways, or just ways that you would have to watch the Death After Sports to understand what I'm talking about. But we've had people that had CTE. And anyone that watched those videos with me know that I'm very passionate and I'm a big advocate of the NFL not doing enough about the CTE issue. Like, they swept it under the rug. For those that don't know, the NFL actually knew about this decades before. It's not like people were given a choice to where you can play. This is what might happen to you, but you can have riches for your entire family down like generations and generations. But the NFL swept it under the rug. They knew about it and refused to tell the NFLPA, other players, that concussions can actually lead to CTE, and what these people do on CTE when they have CTE is just it's horrendous. So that's my biggest beef with the NFL. I know it's going to be a lot of backlash, and this is why I believe that the NFL should actually force Tua Tagovailoa to retire. Now, I know when I say that, a lot of people are going to be like, well, you can't force this man to retire if he really wants to play the game. But this is what I've always said, that the NFL hadn't done enough. But here it is, NFL. Here's your choice. Here's your chance. You can make up for all the past discretions and all the horrible things you let people do, knowing that if they did it, that it could possibly put their life in danger or their family's life in danger, when you actually break down what CTE is. So NFL, here's your choice. Here's your chance to make up for some of the horrible things that you've done. Make him retire. You have to make him retire. And I know it hits a little hard, and you're going to have issues with the NFLPA, and you'll probably be taken to court because of this. But to me, it's actually going to right a wrong that they should have never been in the first place. But for those that don't know, let me give you 6 reasons why the NFL should make Tua Tagovailoa retire. And please don't forget to hit up that comment section and let me know if you agree with me or you disagree with me. You should agree with me, because if you care about a human being and their well-being and the well-being of their families, you should agree with me. But if you disagree with me, just put it in the comments why you believe that I'm wrong. Just let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and like and share and all that good stuff. We're a small channel. It really helps out. Number 1, Chris Henry jumped out of a moving truck during a domestic dispute with the mother of his children, 26 years old, Aaron Hernandez. We all know the horrible story and the horrible things that he did, but the truth is the truth. When he passed away, test the brain, CTE. He was 27 years old. Junior Seau couldn't deal with the man that he was becoming, couldn't deal with the voices in his head, took a .357 Magnum and blew a hole in his chest, 43 years old, CTE. Javon Belcher grabbed a gun, took out the mother of his 1-month-old child, then drove to the Chiefs' facilities and took himself out in front of the owner and the staff, 25 years old, CTE. Demaryius Thomas, found dead inside of his home after having a seizure. After he was tested for CTE, doctors found CTE, 33 years old, CTE. Andre Waters, old school. Some of y'all might know him. Running back, played for the Philadelphia Eagles back in the 90s. Self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He couldn't deal with the voices inside of his head anymore. 44 years old, CTE. So I hope the message comes across clear. If you want Tua Tagovailoa to continue his career, are you wishing CTE on him? And God forbid he catch CTE, which he probably already has, but we just can't test for it, right? You only can test for CTE when the person has passed away. So unless you want him to do something to himself or to his family, NFL, you're listening, don't let him play anymore. Force Tua Tagovailoa into retirement. And then you can say, well, we're doing something now besides moving up the punt where you punt from and wearing those helmets. I think only one other guy wears it. Looked like the little shell from the Super Mario Brothers shell. It looked like one of those on the head. People don't want to wear it because of vanity, and I understand why, but your health should be put first. Tua should have actually probably wore that thing this season to protect himself. But this is the reason why I believe the NFL should force Tua Tagovailoa to retire, because I just read off 6 people that played the game of football that didn't know the risk that the NFL hid from them. And look what those people done to their family or themselves or to just some of their loved ones. And that's why I believe the NFL should force Tua Tagovailoa to retire. I don't want to keep you long. On that note, I've been Sean Mack, and I've been discussing and giving my take about the situation with Tua Tagovailoa and why the NFL should make him retire. Once again, I've been Sean Mack, and this is Sports Fans Only. Holla.